Hey there, kindergarten. So we are going to be graduating kindergarten this upcoming week. We are done. You guys have learned so much. And so we're going to be doing a directed drawing with a graduation kid on it. I think that's appropriate. So we're going to start today with our graduation kid. I'm not going to make it a girl or a boy because I'm going to allow you to add the details at the very, very end. Just as we're drawing, just know that you're making this about you, okay? So I'm going to be making about me. I'm going to start today up toward the top part of your paper because we're going to start with the hat, and the hat will kind of let us go from there. So I'm going to come down maybe a whole hand space from the bottom and make myself a little line to mark it. And I'm going to be making a cap that's square on top, so it's a flat line. And then I'm going to come in. It almost looks like you're going to start to make like a triangle here, but it comes in. And then you make the line straight across. And it's actually going to come out a little bit farther than this one. And then we're going to bring it back in. Okay. Do you notice that it's kind of like a square, but it's smashed to the side a little bit? That's what yours is going to look like. And then it has a little button on the top. That's what graduation caps look like. And then what we're going to do from there is we're going to take the cap, and usually on the cap there's a little spot for it to fit on your head, because this would just fall off if it was like this. And so that comes down on the sides. It kind of looks like parentheses. And then it's going to come in to a point, and then you grab that point and you do the same thing on this side. So that's where your face is going to fit in. Okay? And we'll add some more details to the cap as we go. Okay? Then we're going to use these curved lines to kind of guide us to draw our curved face. So I'm going to grab this corner here, and I'm going to bring it down, and I'm going to curve it around to make the face, and I'm going to connect it on the other side. And remember, when we're drawing, we're always using a light stroke with our pencil, because if we push down too hard, then it's going to be hard for us to erase if we make a mistake. And remember, mistakes are okay all the time. We just fix them. Okay, so from here, I'm not going to go into the details of the face yet. We're going to draw a neck. Remember, necks are important, people. They hold up your brains. Okay, so there goes the neck. I'm going to push this up so you can see a little bit better. And then from the neck, we're going to come out to give you shoulders and come down. Same thing on this other side. Out, give you shoulders and come down. Then, okay, we're going to start adding your graduation gown. So graduation gowns have a triangle collar. So we're going to do that. We're going to come down into a V. Down and up. And there's the letter V there. Okay, and graduation gowns have zippers that are hidden, so we're going to draw a line down the middle. We're also going to draw a line for your sleeves. So grab your armpit and pull it down. There. So far, so good. Okay, then we're going to come back up to the top. Now we can start to add a little bit of the detail. Okay, we've got the base for the graduation kit. Now we're going to add the tassel to the hat. The tassel is a piece of string that comes over and drops down to the side. And what we're going to do here is, it's a kind of small detail. So you're going to make an upside down U. Okay, so I'm going to grab it, upside down U. You see that? And then I'm going to connect the lines. And I'm going to make a little rectangle right there. Okay. Then what comes down out of here are all the little pieces of thread that are part of the tassel. So I'm going to come down. I'm going to make a rectangle shape. And then to show the pieces of thread, I'm going to be making lines that go up and down to show the tassels. Okay, that's going to be your tassel for your graduation cap. And then I'm going to start to move up and work on the face. So I'm making my face you're going to make your face. But we want to remember that when we draw people and when we draw faces, we have to add all of the details of our face. It's not just eyes and mouth. We have to do eyes, eyelashes, eyebrows, nose, cheeks, mouth. So let's start. In the middle of our face is our nose. So see where you put that point? That should be the middle. And I'm going to draw a half triangle nose. So it's going to come down, out, come back in. If your nose looks different, you can make it different. That's okay. Then I'm going to come in with my football eyes. Remember we said it looks like a football turned sideways. So I'm going to start just about here. I'm going to come up and out. And I'm going to grab that and I'm going to connect it on the other side. And I'm going to go down and connect. Same thing on this side. Okay, up and around. And then down and connect. So there are my two eyes that look like footballs at first. And now we're going to fill in with the colored part of our eye. So we can't see the whole thing. You can only see part of it. So I'm going to add the circles there. And we're going to add the pupil, which is that black dot in the middle. And my kids always say it looks a little creepy at first, but when you color it in, it's going to look great. Okay? Now I have eyes. I'm going to go in with eyebrows now. Your eyebrows are right above your eyes. So I'm going to come in about here, and they're going to end about here. Okay? So my eyebrows kind of come like this. You can look in the mirror and see what yours look like. But I'm going to do mine like this. I haven't colored them in yet. And a lot of times the boys don't want to do eyelashes, and that's fine. But my girls always want to do eyelashes. So I'm going to add a few, since this is the Mrs. Salgado graduation. There we go. And then we're going to move down to the mouth. And so there's two things you can do. You can either draw a smile, or you can draw lips with a smile, or you can draw a smile with teeth. It's up to you, okay? I'm going to draw a smile that goes all the way across and up, like this. But you can draw yours however you want to. Okay, and I'm going to go back and give details to this. Now we're going to come in with the hair. I'm going to add my ears. And remember that we said that the ears are even with the eyes when we talked about faces. Okay, so there's ears. Now if you're a boy, you can go in and you can draw your hair here and come in and up here, and you can draw some hair on the sides if you're a boy. Okay, my girls, I know you're probably going to want to draw your hair however long it might be. So I'm going to grab where my hat was, and for me, I'm going to bring my hair back behind my ears and down my back this way. Okay, but boys, you can just cut it there. If your hair's a little bit longer, you can draw it longer on the sides. And there's the hair. So now I'm going to come down a little further to the bottom part and add the details of the gown. So your graduation gowns usually have a line that come across right here. So we're going to draw a line across. And then they also have a little shoulder piece, so I'm just going to draw a little tiny line that shows the shoulders. And the shoulders have something called pleats, and we're going to see those pleats, just a couple on the shoulders, and we're going to add lots of pleats to the gown. Pleats are where the material is folded, and it allows it to be a little bit bigger. So we're going to take our shoulder lines, and I'm just going to add 2 pleats. They're just going to look like lines there and lines here. And then we're going to come down here to add more pleats, and those are kind of going to look like little stripes, but I'm pulling them down just a little lines, and they're fast little lines here, just like that. And so now we have the gown. If you're girls and you want to add your earrings, you can add earrings. If you want to add a necklace, you can. Okay. I'm going to come up to the top, and the little space where we have here, we're going to put 2020. Okay. So 2020 looks like a 20 and a 20 squished together. Okay. So I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to write 2, 0, 2, 0. That's 2020. Okay, and there you have your kindergarten graduation kit, and it should look just like you. I'm gonna color mine up, and it'll be what the thumbnail looks like for the video so that you can see how I colored it. I'm gonna use red for my cap and red for my gown since we're graduating from T.L. Wagner. If you're not from T.L. Wagner and you're watching the video, you can color it in whatever your school colors are. Alrighty? Have a good one. Congratulations, guys.